this is called, on what I'm putting in my doula bag as a first-time doula. So I have a little bit less experience, and then what I'm hoping to do is come back and let you know what I've actually used, what was helpful, what maybe I can take out, and things I should add instead. So you'll see me packing my doula bag, and you will also see me pack my little personal fanny pack. In this case, my personal fanny pack looks a little bit different because of my client's needs. Normally I have a little smaller one that's geared towards me, but this I decided to take because it has these two water bottle holders, and something that is very important to my client is drinking water from a straw. So we'll get back to that in a little bit. So the first thing I pack in my doula bag are these candles, which I love because they are battery operated, and they're just nice and serene, and I feel like if this is not something that is offered in the hospital, this would be nice to take out to help set the mood. Another thing I could consider adding are twinkle light. So then next up, I add this special bag. Now I'm gonna hold off on showing you what's inside because this is a little bit more exciting, and I have to open it up and take it out and set it up. So I will just throw this in the bag and we'll talk about it later. Another thing I have in my bag are these really nice cloths that are kind of going to be in replacing the hospital washcloths or towels. I think these are just so nice and airy, and I think it'll just make a mother who is hot and needs to be cooled off feel much nicer with these nice soft cloths putting on the neck. I just thought these might really make a mother feel good. So, to go with the cloths are my client's, one of her favorite scents is eucalyptus. So I made sure I have some eucalyptus in case she does want some on the cloths, but I caution using the essential oils for the right moments because strong smells may actually make a mother feel, she may not enjoy the smell during different portions of labor. So if you're going to use these, make sure it's the right time and make sure it's not too much or too overpowering. So I'll have lots of pockets here. So some more things that I have in my doula bag are massage tools. These are all going in my little pockets. This feels amazing on the back, and all you have to do is just light pressure, and it's like a nice deep massage that'll feel good and release some tension. I have another massage tool, which would be really nice for me to use or for another support person. Really nice on the back. Helps roll out those knots. Feel good during a little bit of pain. Some more things that I have in my bag are the labor comb, which we can talk about more later as to what this does and why I have it in my bag. I have some stress relief, stress balls. And then another thing that this is kind of my own little thing that I'm curious to see if it relieves any pressure or tension or makes somebody feel really good during labor, because for some reason, if I was in a lot of pain, I think that maybe a nice little scalp rub would feel pretty good. So let's see how that works someday. I'll let you know if that becomes a tool that I continue to use in my doula bag or if it's just taking up space. Another thing that's really great to have in your doula bag is unscented lotions. So you know that the smell is not going to bother mom, and you can still get those nice hand massages, foot massages, back massages with this on. So, yeah, okay. So another addition to the birth comb, I have this little jade stone that does similar. It's a little bit similar to the birth comb. I like that it's a nice little stone. It feels a little more spiritual and peaceful and calming. So I'm gonna open up another zipper. I'm gonna put some lotion in that zipper. Found a little pouch for my ball. So another thing that I have in my doula bag is the Virginia Apgar scale. I think this would be really useful when baby is here and baby is being assessed. If mom has questions or wants to understand her baby's score, I think this is really awesome tool to have in your birth bag. Where is my other tool? Here it is. So this is another book that I will carry with me in my bag as a new doula. This feels so comforting to have. It is the Labor Progress Handbook. And the reason that I love this is because it has all kinds of positions for mom and support partner, the birthing person, to have and take a peek at. So not only is this going to be for me, but I am also going to offer it to mom to take a peek at. There's a moment in peace where she wants to plan. And I put in my doula bag is my rebozos. So this particular rebozo I'm going to take out and put on right now, because one of my favorite things that I learned in my trainings is that healers and birth healers in Mexico, they oftentimes wear their rebozos all the time to help protect their healing energy. And I just kind of love that. I think that's very nice and special because we are healers. And what that means to you can be perceived in many different ways. But we give our energies to families, and it is important to protect our own. So that's one thing I know as a doula, a new doula, is that I do need to find ways to keep myself grounded in my free time so I don't get burnt out. But here's another little rebozo going in, because you can never have enough rebozos. They can be used during different positions, and they can be used as comfort pillows or things on mom's knees. And yes, so that's about it with the big bag. Now I will move on to kind of my own little personal tool. Hi, can I help you?
I just sneak at the...
Okay, go ahead, honey. And then you sneak back over there and take your notes. So this is my little personal fanny pack here. And as I mentioned before, I have it so excessive because I wanted to pack a few extra things for mom. She likes to drink out of a straw. She finds that comforting. So I just bought a couple of these off Amazon, and I think it'll be nice to have in other births as well. Nice and comforting. And then I have a water bottle for myself, because you need to take care of yourself during birth. You need to stay hydrated because you don't know how long you're going to be there. While I'm anticipating this birth, I don't know how long it will be, and I need to stay hydrated. Another thing I need to make sure I have is energy, and there's not going to be a lot of time to eat big meals. So I have these little energy protein drinks. I started drinking these before I would do a run or a little race. So these have been very helpful, and they provide a really nice burst of energy that might be needed during the long hours of labor. Another thing I have is these electrolyte drink mix. These I kind of have to share with not only myself, but maybe another thing I have in my doula bag are Kleenexes, because you don't know when those will be readily available to you, and there might be emotions or times that you really need to just have a little Kleenex. I also have some energy and focus mints. So the main purpose behind this is the mint, because you are going to be hugging mom, holding the birthing person, and you don't want your breath to smell because that might bother them a little bit. It's keeping away more smells, some deodorant. You also don't know how long you're going to be there, so keep that deodorant on. I also have my phone charger. I have my speaker to provide some music for mom and the family during their... And that is it for my personal bag. Last but not least, I have all of my clients' information that I am going to slip in this pouch kind of geared for a laptop. So I have my clients' birth preferences readily available to me. And please don't forget your birth ball. So let's see how that goes. Let's see how I did and hope for the best. I can't wait to report back. Say bye.
Bye. Let me turn it back off.
Okay.